My today's topic is the nervous system. Nervous system is the highly complex part of an animal that coordinates its action and sensory information by transmitting signals to and from different parts of its body. The nervous system detects environmental changes that impact the body, then works in a tandem with the endocrine system to respond to such events. Nervous tissue first arose in worm-like organisms about 550 to 600 million years ago. In vertebrates, it consists of two main parts: the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system consists of the brain and spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system consists mainly of nerves, which are enclosed bundles of the long fibers or axons that connect the central nervous system to every other part of the body. Nervous system that transmits signals from the brain and called motor nerves, while those nerves that transmit information from the body to the central nervous system are called sensory nerves. The peripheral nervous system is divided into two separate subsystems: the somatic and autonomic. The autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system is further subdivided into the sympathetic, parasympathetic, and enteric nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is activated in case of emergencies to mobilize energy, while the parasympathetic nervous system is activated when organisms are in a relaxed state. The enteric nervous system functions to control the gastrointestinal system. Nerves that exist from the brain are called cranial nerves, while those existing from the spinal cord are called spinal nerves. The nervous system consists of nervous tissue, which at the cellular level is defined by the presence of spinal type of cell called the neuron. Neurons have special structures that allow them to send signals rapidly and precisely to other cells. They send these signals in the form of electrochemical impulses traveling along thin fibers called axons, which can be directly transmitted to a neighboring cell through electrical synapse, or cause chemicals called neurotransmitters to be released at chemical synapse. A cell that receives a synaptic signals from a neuron may be excited, inhibited, or otherwise modulated. The connection between nervous can form neural pathways, neural circuits, and larger neuro network that generate an organism's uh, perception of the world and determine its behavior. Along with neurons, the nervous system contains other specialized cells called glial cells, which provide structural and metabolic support. Many of the cells and vasoculture channels within the nervous system make up the neurovascular unit, which regulates cerebral blood flow in order to rapidly satisfy the high energy demands of activated neurons. Nervous system are found in most multicellular animals, but vary greatly in complexity than the structure of a nervous system. The nervous system derives its name from nerves, which are cylindrical bundles of fibers, the axons of neurons that emanate from the brain and spinal cord and branch rapidly to in, in, innervate every part of the body. Nerves are large enough to have been recognized by the ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans, but their internal structure was not understand unit. It become possible to examine them using a microscope. The author Michael Nicolaitis wrote the only multicellular animals that have no nervous system at all are sponges, protozoans, and mesozoans, which have very simple body plans. The nervous system of the radially symmetric organisms, uh, and and which include anomians, hydras, corals, and jellyfish, consist of a diffuse nerve net. All other animal species, with the exception of a few type of worm, have a nervous system containing a brain and a central cord or two cord running in parallel, and nerves radiating from the brain and central cord. The size of the nervous system ranges from 100 cells in the simplest worms to around 300 billion cells in African elephants. Thank you.